The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on the cold winter's night that was so deep.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Monday morning prayer time. Glad you got a chance to tune in, whether that's on Monday morning or you can always tune in later in the week. It's available, but it's important that you get a chance to do that so that we can be faithful in praying for all the folks that we got. Are you ready to get started here? Ooh, did you cut yourself?
Apparently.
Got your knuckle? Oh, no.
Dry skin, I think.
Yeah.
I just noticed I had blood on my paper. I was trying to figure out why.
Were we ready to get going? You got some write-ins there?
Justin bit me.
I bit you, huh?
Yes.
I'm violent like that, I guess, but I apologize for that.
I have 3.
Write-ins?
Paul Parker gave me 2.
Okay.
He texted me last night, and I felt bad. I didn't respond to him until this morning, and I told him when I did, I said, I have to leave that unopened so I don't forget it.
Oh, yeah. I do that a lot. Yeah.
If I open the message and I'm not in my office where I write it down on the prayer list.
Yeah, you forget that you had it.
So I got here this morning and I wrote it down and then texted him back. But he had a couple. He himself is having a heart ablation on December 22nd up in St. Louis. And then his sister Linda, who's been on the prayer list, her thyroid cancer's good, but she did also have breast cancer. He asked me to pray for her. She is scheduled this month, and if I remember right, it might even be on like Christmas Eve, to have a double mastectomy.
Okay.
And so prayers that will take care of all the cancer problem and she'll recover from that surgery. Again, I don't remember her last name, but Linda is Paul's sister's first name.
All right.
And then also I saw on Facebook Karen Newkirk's mother passed away.
Oh. I hadn't heard that.
Her name is Janet Hamilton. People that know Mike and Karen, they're going to have a visitation Wednesday at Nolan Son at 10.
Okay.
And a funeral at 12.
Okay. All right. I've got a few write-ins, and then we'll go over the list that we had. Just prayers for Nancy Uri. She reached out that she has a couple of tests this week, a CT and an MRI on Wednesday, and so we're just praying for Nancy that all goes well with those and that she gets good results. And then just a praise. We had a couple baptisms yesterday. You baptized someone after the third service. Little Abel Sims, pretty awesome guy. He got baptized, and so we're excited for that. And then in the it was the second or third? It's second, right? Second service. Casey Wagner was baptized by her parents, and so we
was
rejoice.
Quite proud of that. She
came in and was so excited about it
afterwards and was holding up her.
Sure.
Like she had a sweater or something on over her
and had
t-shirt.
the baptism shirt.
And she kept lifting up to show her t-shirt. I felt like I needed to qualify that when I'm saying a young lady was lifting up her shirt.
She was excited.
I saw her wanted to show me her baptism shirt. She was so proud of it.
I saw her beforehand, and she came up running up and was so excited about getting baptized. So that is exciting. We rejoice with them. Just a handful of other ones. There is another bereavement. If you were here yesterday, you know that Floyd Farrell passed away late in the afternoon on Saturday, and services are currently being planned. We will make sure that we communicate that with you when we have a definitive day and time, but I think it's looking like it's going to be later in the week, potentially on Friday, and so there'll be visitation and funeral for him later. Be praying for Caroline and the rest of the family. A lot of them are in town right now, and we're there to be with the family in this time. I would ask you just be praying for all families that have lost someone here recently. It's always difficult, but this is a particularly difficult time of year to lose someone, and so maybe it'd be a good idea if you know someone that has lost someone here this year, and this is their first holiday. Reach out to them, shoot that text, send that card, let them know you're thinking of them and praying for them during this time. A couple of surgeries to let you know about. Jackie Sanders has an upcoming lumpectomy on the 29th of December later this year. Be praying that all goes well with that. I think she's on vacation this week, if I remember right. Didn't she go on a trip? I think they went on like a cruise, if I remember right. I think they left late in the week. I hope I didn't just completely make that up, but I think that's correct. And then Becky Kern reached out. She's had a number of dental issues this past year that have been really painful, and I know that
That's
she was
going on for a while
Yeah,
for her.
she was really discouraged a couple of times, and she reached out again last week that she has some other stuff coming up that didn't go well. She's still healing, and so just be praying for her for some relief, specifically relief from pain that she's been dealing with. Then I ask you for prayers for Helen Rivers. She's recovering out at Oak Point. Had that surgery, is back. Someone told me last week that she looked a lot better when she was there, and so that's a praise, but prayers that she
That
will
was Mary
continue
Miller
to.
that told us that.
That's right. That's right. When we were visiting Mary last week, she told us that she was doing better. So be praying for her. Joyce Heideke, continued prayers for strength and healing. She's been able to be here at church with us here recently. Just be praying for her. And then Irene Trout, continued prayers for her as she's still out at Phelps Health undergoing rehab and stuff like that from the 2 strokes that she had over the past couple of weeks. Be praying for Merlin and Irene if you would. And then do you want to cover some of those other ones?
Yeah, if I muttered good grief and everybody heard that, it's not about any prayer concerns. It's how much I'm bleeding all over my
You got yourself pretty good.
prayer list. It's the dry skin.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Oh,
see
no,
how,
I
like,
get
they
it. I put
crack?
on lotion this morning because mine were so dry.
But I've got like 6 blood spots
I
on my
see that.
paper from my hand. It's driving me crazy. Jackie Sanders did say she is on a boat.
Oh, she is? Okay. There
So
you go.
That's nice
There
that
you
she
go.
watches prayer time on
Yeah.
vacation. And then also Rodney Grisham from First
Oh,
Service.
yeah. I meant to do that. Yeah.
Asked us to pray for a young lady named Delilah. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to?
So they had babies last week. I believe it was babies plural. They were twins, and they had to end up sending one up to Cardinal Glennon because they were dealing with. I think they had kind of sucked some stuff back into the lungs and needed to make sure that they got that cleared up and stuff. But yesterday when I talked to him, he said, showed me a picture, proud of that little one and doing well, getting better, but still up there. So just be praying that they're able to come home sooner than later from the hospital from that. So
And you left off. You gave her. Right?
I got
You
all
did-
of these right
you
here.
Did
Just-
Irene?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I hadn't checked that
Yep.
one off, and I thought you did, but I
did.
didn't check it, so
I
I
did.
couldn't remember. That's okay. We can pray for Irene twice.
We can.
Floyd. Floyd and Dana Rapier.
Yes.
Floyd is scheduled to have a pacemaker put in
That's this week, isn't it?
Thursday.
Yeah. I think that's right.
And so be praying for them if you would. Jordan McConaughey, we continue to pray for her. She had a tough week last week. They found a new tumor in her lung, so she's going to be starting some new stuff soon. She has a PET scan coming up on the 23rd, which would be a week from tomorrow. So please keep Jordan and her family in your prayers. Also, the Rippies, Chelsea and Nessa, continue prayers for health issues. More tests upcoming. Judy Aaron, I don't know if she caught you yesterday. She caught me, and the thyroid biopsy came back positive, or like
Good.
positive in a good way, not
Yeah.
positive
Yes,
for cancer.
I
Came
getcha.
back negative for cancer.
Yeah.
And so she got really good news on
Good.
that one. She does still have the other issue in the lung. They will start radiation for it very soon. So keep Judy in your prayers, but we
Okay.
are very thankful that one of the areas ended up not being a malignancy.
Yeah.
So she seemed happy about that yesterday.
I didn't talk to her yesterday.
And then Lane Crecilius still recovering from DVT. I don't know if I know what that stands for.
I'm guessing that has something to do with his blood clotting, but I don't know
Well, I
what
know
it
he's
stands
had a
for
blood
either.
clot,
Yeah,
but
I don't know what DVT is
blood
either.
clot starts with B.
Charlotte
and,
gives us too much credit that we would know what
clot
that
starts
stands
with
for.
C,
Yeah.
and so I don't know what DVT stands for. I can pronounce it though, so
There you go.
I did at least get that pronunciation correct.
Are you
so.
going to pronounce this one correctly?
I am.
You corrected me that once.
We
'cause-
saw him in the
Last week, yeah.
hospital last week getting his chemo. John Painter, with his duodenum cancer, has 4 more weeks of radiation, also doing chemo, and just continue to pray for him that would go well. He actually was next door neighbors to Jordan.
He was, right
McConaughey
next door,
there at
right
the,
next door.
at the Delbert Day place on Monday that we saw them. And then I saw old John Kibbett just put in a prayer request for he's got pain in his left hand. You would not know John. John is one of the guys that works for Water for Life and Livelihood in Kenya.
Yeah.
Where, remember, Itabo used to live,
Yep.
and some of those other guys, Gina Melba Borden's ministry there. John has been on the work crew for many years.
What's his last name again?
Kibet,
Kibet.
Kibet. But we want to pray for John since he's watching over there in Kenya and chimed in. John, good to hear from you. I'm sorry to hear about your hand, and we definitely are asking folks to pray for that. I don't have any other prayer concerns. Do you?
I think that's it. I mean, just a reminder. It was a long weekend as far as the news cycle goes and stuff. Just continued prayers for our country, for our world in general. There's a lot of sin and brokenness in this world, and so just be praying.
Dude, I don't know if you saw that the two guys that are in custody as suspects for the shooting in Australia.
I did not.
At the synagogue?
Yeah.
Was it a synagogue? It was at a Hanukkah celebration.
I knew it was a Jewish event.
I don't think
didn't
it was
know
a
what it
synagogue.
was.
I think it was at a Hanukkah, like a public celebration. It was a father and a son.
Wow.
And I'm just like, I mean, it's already sad, but that brought like an extra layer of sadness to me. Like a dad and his son.
Yeah.
If that is in fact who did it. And then I saw the news last night, and this is, I mean, it was a celebrity thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw Rob Reiner.
Yeah, I saw that. Again,
and
so sad.
And his wife were stabbed to death, and it's not been confirmed, but there have been some early reports that
it's their adult son.
It might have been their son.
Yeah.
And like those two stories next to each other with the father, the son angle, like, I'm just being honest, like that.
It's tough.
Man, that got to me. Like dads and their kids, and like how important those relationships are, and how sometimes those relationships are broken, and I don't even know what I'm thinking out loud there, but I'm just,
it's tough. It's a
being
tough
honest
world
about my reactions.
Sure.
Like, and then there was also the shooting at Brown, and it seemed like there was a lot of news events.
It was
that happened yesterday.
A bit overwhelming at times.
It is overwhelming, and again, just added angle of a father and a son would do that together, or a son would do that to his father, and it just made me really sad. I just didn't know how else to react to that, because I got 3 boys, and that whole father-son thing's kind of important to me.
Reminds us that our hope is in a different place. This world is broken and always will be this side of eternity, and so just be praying for opportunities to bring the kingdom of God to this earth however we can. So we do have some announcements.
And pray that people would figure out a different way to
handle frustration and conflict. Yeah. Announcements to share with you. We do have, it's a busy time of year. There's a lot going on in the church. And so just be thinking about that. Donations for special offering are still coming in. Being able to help out Haitian Christian Ministries this year. You can do that all the way up to the end of the year, the 31st. And so you need to have that into the office no later than the 31st to be able to go to that. But you can go ahead and give those, whether it's in person or online. There's a way to do that, but just wanted to remind you of that. I did talk to Cassie this morning. She is still in need of some volunteers for Upward, specifically coaches, but more than even head coaches. She needs a lot of assistant coaches, just people to be there and to be present. And so you don't even have to, be a huge basketball nerd to be able to participate and serve in that capacity. If you are available and would like to help in that program, we would love to get you plugged in. Please contact Cassie in the church office, and she can give you all the details that you need to know to figure that out. You want to cover those last 2?
Yeah, this Wednesday night will be our last week for our Bible studies at the church for 2025. The next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and we'll have our 3 services here. Then the week after that is New Year's Eve. I would, again, just throw out another plug. We're doing Christmas Eve different this year.
Yeah.
Last year we had 800 and 700 in our 2 Christmas Eve services, and it was crowded. And
get snug.
There is an element of that I enjoy.
Yeah, it's cool
on Christmas Eve with the candle lights, but I also know that we've been averaging a little bit more this year in our attendance than we were last year. And if that's the case, then that carries over to Christmas Eve.
Need to make more room.
We need some more room. And so we're going to try 3 different services. I am just guessing. But if people are asking me like which one, I don't know which one I think will be the biggest. I think it'll be the 230 or the 4.
The first two,
If I had to guess, I would guess, and again, I just say I'm guessing that the 530 would be the
Smallest out of them.
smallest
Yeah.
of the 3. So if you're wanting to know, like, hey, where
Looking
will
for
I
extra
know
space?
I have enough space for
Yeah.
me and my family, 530 I think would be a safe bet. But we're guessing because
Yeah.
we've not done it before.
Yeah.
I know this last year at Easter we turned what historically had been our largest service into our smallest by letting people know that.
You did. You
But
did.
it was great.
Yeah.
We needed it
Oh,
spread
yeah.
out that
Yeah.
way at Easter. So,
And it helped for sure. For sure.
But yeah, we're looking to do some exciting things.
And I would just remind you,
they've got a big band.
Yeah, I'm excited
type
about
deal
that.
they're
Philip and
planning
the
to do
crew
with
are gonna
Christmas
do some
songs.
stuff. It's gonna be
and
cool.
I think it's going to be
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah.
and hopefully put people in that Christmas spot.
Yeah, it always is one of our biggest service. I think a lot of people, to them, it's one of the most impactful services of the year. There's something
I'll
special
be honest
about
with you,
the candles.
I enjoyed singing the Christmas songs
The past
yesterday.
couple weeks, yeah.
I really, the Sunday before I wasn't feeling the
Really?
best, but
Yeah.
this last Sunday I felt like I was
Focused in, yeah.
a little more engaged. Like I hadn't been feeling that good physically.
Yeah.
But this last week I was like, I really enjoyed singing the Christmas songs.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. It
Yeah.
made me more excited for Christmas Eve service.
And make an invite. If you have someone that you know that you've been intending to invite to church, it's honestly one of the easiest invites of the year because regardless of if you go to church or not, there's something special and unique about a candlelight service that, and in Christmas in general, that people want to be a part of. And so I think that people are more receptive to that invitation this time of year. We actually even have some cards that Ashley up in the office made up. They're out at the coffee bar. You can grab 1 or 2 or 3 of those, hand them out to your neighbors, your friends, your coworkers, whoever it is. But we definitely, with the 3 services, have a little more space.
Also,
So-
on Saturday the 20th, Aaron and the women's ministry is having a brunch here at 10 a.m., a women's brunch upstairs in the big room next to the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Neither you or I will be attending. But
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
wanted to let the ladies
I
know about that one.
believe that's it. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. I believe we covered it all. There's a lot going on again. If you got someone you want us to be praying for, please reach out to us, whether that's
Go
through
see
the
if I
church
can-
app, get a Band-Aid.
Get my hand to stop bleeding.
I think you're in 2 places, maybe even on the other side, aren't you? A little bit.
It's just a
not
cut
as bad
right there, but
Yeah.
I think it's dried up.
Yeah.
It's just those edge knuckles.
Yeah,
are both,
got it.
If I wouldn't punch my kids, no, I'm just teasing. It's just dry skin. I usually get them on the ends of my fingers too. You ever get those?
Oh, I
Like,
get hangnails all the time.
on the ends of my fingers, I get like these cracks that
Yeah, I don't
break
dare.
open.
I don't dare. Knuckles
I think
sometimes
I
where you
blame
had.
most of that on basketball.
Yeah.
like the ends of my fingers. But
All right, well, I'll go ahead and close this in prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you and thank you so much for this day, for this time to focus our attention, our energy towards you, Father. We do want to recognize that you're just a great God who cares for us, cares enough for us that at this time of year we celebrate the gift that you gave us in your Son. We just want to take some time to praise you and thank you for that. Lord, there is a lot of brokenness and hurt in our world, Father. Unfortunately, sometimes we're the recipients of that. Sometimes we're the ones that hurt other people. And so, Father, I just pray for this world that you made. Father, I know it breaks your heart when your children suffer. And so I just pray that you are in the midst of those situations, as we know that you already are. I pray more than that you send your people to kind of be the hands and feet of Jesus in difficult times, in difficult situations. Lord, I pray for people who are struggling with health right now, that they need healing in their life. I just pray that you be there in the midst of those situations as well. I pray for people right now who are saying goodbye to loved ones at this time of year, Father, when we have the holidays. I know that's a difficult time.